We sent mums Helen and our very own Kirsty to be measured for sleep deprivation. We're going to find out the results in a moment. First, let's see how the testing day went.
So, welcome to the Sleep Research Centre. OK, Helen, then, can you tell me about your sleep?
Yeah, it's very broken. Elsie wakes up 4, 5, 6, 7 times a night. So it leaves me very, very tired the next day, especially entertaining a 3-year-old at the same time.
And how about you, Kirsty? How's your sleep?
It's not great either. I've got a 10-month-old, so he's busy teething at the moment, so that means quite often up with him maybe once or twice through the night. And then also with my work, I'm up at 3:30 in the morning. OK, Helen, now this is a simple reaction time test. We know that your reactions get longer as you get more sleepy. And what I'm going to ask you to do is, when the numbers come on the screen, if you can press the space bar.
OK. Oh, I could fall asleep now.
What's going on with these?
So those are the electrodes, and they're going to be measuring your brain activity. We're ready to go.
You're just focused on a small spot ahead of you, then it's quite tiring in your eyes, so it's worse if you're tired.
Actually, it makes me feel more tired than I was before I started.
If someone's been up for about 18 hours, have had no sleep or very little sleep for 18 hours, their performance is likely to be that of a drunk driver.
Oh, I'm absolutely exhausted. It's really hard to concentrate and actually stay on the road. I'm amazed I didn't crash.
It does make you feel quite tired at the end, so I definitely wouldn't want to be doing that on very little sleep.
Well, there you go. Caught in your prime there. We're going. Helen, as you can see, and Kirsty are with us, along with little Elsie, the cause of all the trouble. Yes. Oh, Elsie, you're so cute. We'll forgive you anything, but maybe not at 3 in the morning. We'll find out in a moment. Dr. Hilary has got the results for us.
I do have the results here of these tests, so in no particular order, as they say. Kirsty is sleeping less hours, but you're more efficient in your sleep than Helen.
Sorry.
You have an 88% sleep efficiency, which means that's not far off the average rate, but it means that you're likely to have problems with some memory, sort of forgetting where you put things, that sort of thing. Yeah. But a pretty good reaction time. That was only slightly slowed.
Okay.
Helen, on the other hand, only has a 77% sleep efficiency, which means you're actually spending longer in bed than Kirsty is, but the quality of your sleep isn't great. And this means that your reaction time is 4 seconds slower than somebody who's not sleep deprived, which could mean that anything that requires even a little bit of concentration is something you might struggle with. Yeah.
I mean, 4 seconds in a car, for instance, could have a big impact. Yeah. So look, for goodness sake, we want efficient sleeping. How do we get to be like Kirsty?
Right. Sleep efficiency is the key thing. Now, someone like Dan, who has no responsibilities whatsoever, no children...
Barely responsible for himself,
no disturbances during the night, absolutely, and no, presumably no snoring partner to disturb his sleep either. I'm only assuming, Dan, but your efficiency should be about 90%. 90%. Right. So Kirsty's 88%, which isn't too bad, but 77% is significantly lower. So you are sleep deprived, and we need to find mechanisms of improving that for you.
Is the efficiency related to length of sleep or number of hours you sleep in a row?
I think we've got a graph here we can show of Helen and Kirsty's sleeping patterns. The lower one is Kirsty's, and she's actually sleeping for an average of 5 hours a night, which actually is much lower than the average, but she's doing quite well on that. She naturally needs less sleep.
I don't think that's true, but yeah. Carry on.
You can't disagree with the science. Sorry, you were wired up. And Helen's graph, she spends longer in bed trying to sleep, but it's disturbed sleep. And it's not efficient. So she's not having rapid eye movement sleep where she's dreaming and her body's relaxing and recharging her batteries. And it's about improving that quality of sleep so she gets sound sleep.
How can you do that then, apart from just giving Elsie to someone else for a couple of nights, which is not always practical, is it?
It's not. It's actually about trying to get more things like more exercise for you during the day.
Oh, that's so hard though. Look, you've got an older girl as well. I mean, it's really tough to find that.
It is tough, but things like a warm milky drink at night to get you off to sleep quicker, for you as well. Getting some sleep during the day when you can, when Elsie's asleep. Trying to grab a few moments then as well will help. Not too much stimulation in the evening, so no horror films on Halloween, that sort of thing. That doesn't help. And some relaxing music. fantastic. Obviously sharing Elsie with your partner, to take it in turns wherever you possibly can, and catching up at weekends. Both of you did that. You caught up at weekends, stockpiling some sleep and
but is it quality, not quantity then?
It's quality, not quantity.